The internet's going to come for me for this one, but just hear me out. I think we're missing a crucial conversation about one battle after another. The film isn't meant to be an accurate portrayal of black revolutionaries or classified as a revolution movie. The main argument damning the film is the lack of depth and dimension of black women characters, yet we fail to notice the film is about messy white liberals, racists, and white supremacy, loosely based on a novel by Thomas Pynchon about the failed hippie movement of the 60s called Vineland, with none of the characters being well-formed but metaphorical tropes of society. While it feels like that's at the expense of black women, that's because that's how society operates, at the expense of black women. Overall, this film is an accurate portrayal of the sustained mistreatment, sexualization, and obsession of black women in America. Clearly, we want our black and brown characters to be fully realized and nuanced, especially if we're talking about fighting the powers that be. These women were portrayed how white society currently is. To them, we are an obsession, one not worthy of depth. We as black women know this narrative very intimately, and watching it realized on screen is so painful. So the conversation gets rerouted to the misguided portrayal of black women. We focus on Teyana Taylor's character Perfidia, who, let's talk about it, was reacting to the obsession of black women and her ancestral experiences by wanting to literally fuck the system. And I mean literally, on the liberator side and the oppressor side. Then a character clearly going through postpartum is dealing with the responsibility of something so much bigger than herself, a concept she knows all too well her whole life, and a baby who quite literally could be the product of her oppressor. She reacts compelled to escape her captive existence. A flawed character, one built as a metaphor to power dynamics, control, and sexual exploitation. Now, Paul Thomas Anderson, to be clear, I do not know this man. I am not defending him, and I'm not paid to say this. Nor am I ignoring the part his whiteness played in the making of this film. I just think we are losing some key takeaways. I do know he works in a collaborative manner. The way we're just dismissing this film as trash completely disregards the contributions of Regina Hall, Teyana Taylor, Chase Infinity, and the input any other black women may have had in the film. Now, if you want to watch this in parts, check out part 2 where I talk about the real convo we should be having and go into more character breakdowns. Or just keep listening. Regina Hall's character in One Battle After Another, Deandra, embodies the black women that this country has been built upon and continues to exhaust and beat down. It's a committed liberator that has given her full self to the cause, and it has taken everything from her. Yet she still has the fight in her to continue. The pure exhaustion in that woman's face hit me to the core. Is it a perfect representation? No. Is it missing the purity in the fight and the love in the revolution? Of course, but that's why it's a movie. And we as audience members can see what we need to see and talk about it together. Now, Chase Infinity, or Willa, is us, a child born of equal parts revolution and a product of our oppressor. We, Gen X, millennials, whatever you want to call it, are the exact children of revolutionaries, and at a time where fighting the power was our foundation, yet we are still a product of our society. The 90s, the era of having fun and growing up nerdy and weird and seemingly free, and then realizing shit has always been fucked up. She is us, we are her, and we have to choose what mess we take with us and what mess we leave behind to get shit done. We're constantly at a crossroads between our training and wanting to just be. Just to call her a tragic biracial is stripping her of the depth her character does have. So One Battle After Another is just one side of the truth, and if we can see it for what it is, a film about white gays and not a dissertation on black revolutionaries, we can pick it apart with a larger lens and have a layered conversation about its truth. Do I agree with all the nominations? I don't know. Award shows are born in white supremacy and they keep adding new filters to pretend like it's not, so take it with a grain of salt. The real conversation we need to be having is how do we build a stronger revolution? One where we can disagree, not let the oppressive society break us down or infiltrate us or reduce us to the sum of our parts, because we are not always going to agree, but we need to be able to acknowledge all the nuances, the obvious outrage, plus the many truths, and still link arms and know you will still pick up a banner for me. Will you be my sensei Benicio? Tell me to breathe and be prepared to protect our people. I care about story, I care about performance, I care about inspiration. I care about difficult discourse. So if the movie feels weird or you think it's trash, it's because society's fucking weird and white supremacy is trash. And if you want to have an honest conversation about how the movie made you feel good, bad, and ugly, I'm here for it. Hit me in the comments if you want to have that conversation.